Anyway, you wipe your bloodied sword on the mattress. The green blood leaves a slimy stain on the straw. Stepping over the bodies towards the table, you flinch at the foul stench of the creatures. You pick up the box from under the table and examine it. It's a small wooden box of crude hinges. The name Farrago de Maggio is inscribed on the brass nameplate on the lid. If you wish to open the box, turn to 296. If you decide to leave it behind and leave the room, turn to 42. Do you think Farrago de Maggio is related to John DiMaggio, the guy that voices Bender? Probably not. Anyway, turn to 296. Where is 296? Because this was the spell. Yeah, this is the Dragonfire spell. The box contains a small leather-bound book entitled The Making and Casting of Dragonfire. You open the pages and begin to read. Fortunately, it is written in your own language and is probably not understood by the orcs. Yeah, that's actually a little presumptuous, assuming that the orcs don't read English, or whatever language I'm speaking. I mean, they apparently live in the same area, so it's not unlikely they wouldn't learn the language. Anywho. Otherwise, this treasure would be certainly not as loosely guarded as it was. The book is written in the tiny handwriting by Farrago de Maggio. In it he tells the story of his life's work, the creation of the Dragonfire spell with which to fight evil dragons. It doesn't work against good dragons, I'm guessing. Yeah, if I tried this against Spyro, he'd probably just shrug it off. You read how in his last years, Farrago finally perfected his spell, but by then was too old to make use of it. So he completed his book, locked it in a chest, and hid it in the depths of Firetop Mountain, afraid it might fall into the wrong hands. The last page reads, "And so you who now hold this book, you have my life's work in your hands. The power of destruction is yours if you wish it, but do not waste it. Unless you use the spell for the purpose for which it was intended, you shall be consumed by evil itself and die by the fire from your own hands. Remember, only when the dragon breathes its fire at you should you raise your arms and say, Ekil Irif, Ekam Irif, Erif Erif Demagio." You say these words slowly and softly. Suddenly the pages seem to glow, and as this glow disappears, so do the words on the page of the book. You repeat your spell to yourself to memorize it and leave the room. So I got Dragonfire spell. Dragonfire spell. I know that I can't really put that in my inventory, but I need to write it down anyway to remember that I've got it. Turn 42. You arrive at the end of the passage. At the three-way junction, you may either turn west or east. Let's have a think here. What did I do last time? I think last time I turned east because west was the first way to go, so I guess I'll try west this time, if I remember. Yeah, my memory is terrible. Actually, no, I think that's the same way I went last time. Oh, great. Was that the last same way last time? I can't remember, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to do the whole thing where I flip back to pages I've been to cheat. You know, if I made this decision, I'm going to go with it. The passageway runs straight for several meters and then ends at a wooden door. You listen at the door and hear angry shouting coming within. Will you investigate or turn back? I will indeed investigate. So turn to 168. You always check this stuff out. Ah, no, this is a different passage. This isn't the way I went before. You open the door to a large room. A large chair behind a solid-looking table suggests to you that someone or something of rank uses this room. A chest in the center catches your eye. In the corner of the room stands a man-sized creature with a warty face, standing over a smaller creature of a similar race. With a whip in his hands, the orc chieftain has been beating his servant, who is whimpering beneath him. There's the orc chieftain wielding his whip. These orcs look quite scrawny. They're not exactly the sort of Tolkien kind of orcs, who are really big and buff. They're sort of twiggish. Okay, can I attack them both? I can spring at the chieftain in the hope that his servant will aid you, or I can leave the room. Well, I don't want to leave this guy behind, and maybe having an orc on my side would be a good thing. So I'm going to spring at the chieftain and hope that his servant will aid me. I mean, Also, if his servant tries to betray me, he's already been beaten, so it shouldn't be too difficult to fight him off. As you spring at the chieftain, his servant rises to his feet, picks up a hefty wooden stick and joins the melee, but to your disappointment he attacks you. Crap. Ungrateful wretch. Seeing this, you may escape through the door down the corridor or continue the fight. If you choose to escape, you will suffer the normal escaping penalties. Oh hell no, I'm gonna fight. He shouldn't have been whipping the guy, and this guy is an ingrate, so I'm gonna kill them. They deserve this. So the battle commences against the Orc Chieftain and his servant. That's literally all it says. The battle commences. It doesn't give any other description. Fight them one at a time. If you defeat both, turn to 21. Okay, so that specifically says one at a time. So I'll do Orc Chieftain first, I guess. Then the servant. Yeah, so the Orc Chieftain has 7 skill. The servant has 5. Orc Chieftain has 6 stamina. The servant has 3. Yeah, so I was right. The servant's already been beaten down, so he's not as strong. Okay, let's start rolling the dice. The Chieftain rolls 3. I've already got more skill than him, so whatever I roll, I'll hit him. So that takes him down to 4 stamina. Chieftain rolls 9, taking him to 16. I roll also 9, taking me to 19. I hit him again, taking him down to 2 health. Chieftain rolls off the fucking desk again. Sorry for the swearing. Chieftain rolls 3. That means I am once again ahead of him, meaning that I can't lose that round, meaning the Chieftain is dead. Now just to beat up his helpless servant, because I'm an arse. These dice are starting to get on my nerves. Come back here, you. It landed on 2. I can see it. He rolled 4, and his skill was only 5, so I've already hit him. Maybe I should get like a bowl to roll these into. Okay, so that means I hit him, take him down to 1 health. 1 more roll, and I've won. He rolls 7, takes him to 12, which means I can either tie or hit him. Yep, I rolled 7. Both the orcs are dead. I'm killing plenty of orcs. Not making much progress as far as adventure goes, but certainly getting through the orc population. If you defeat them both, turn to 21. The green blood of the dead orcs smells foul as it seeps from their bodies. You step around the corpses and investigate the chest. It is a sturdy affair made from strong oak and iron, and it is firmly locked. You may try to smash the lock with your sword, or leave it alone and go through the open door. Well, I don't see any reason to not try this. So I can turn to 339 and try and smash the lock. Yeah, and even if this is a trap, it's best to learn about the trap for the next attempt. I remember what things are traps and what's in the rooms, I just don't remember what room goes where. The lock was obviously inadequate. It flies off and lands on the floor several meters away. You lift up the heavy lid and your eyes widen as you see the golden sheen coming within. A fair number of gold pieces are inside, and in one corner lies a small black bottle with a tight glass stopper, containing a liquid of some kind. Also in the chest is a silky black glove. As you're admiring this treasure, you hear a soft click and wince in pain as a small dart shoots into your stomach. Roll 1 die and subtract this number of points from your stamina to determine the effect of the poison on the dart's tip. If you're still alive, turn to 201. That's 1 dice. The dart does a grand total of 6 damage. That's the worst possible damage it could have done to me. So I'm now on 13 health. I don't know what the hell was in that dart. Probably scorpion poison or something. Turn to 201, because I'm still alive. You sink to the floor and pull the dart out and decide to bandage the wound. This gives you some relief, but you still feel weak. You decide to take it easy and examine the contents of the chest. But if you wish me to eat some provisions here... Okay, so I can eat a provision, that's good. There are 25 gold pieces, So that makes my gold up to 26. And the label on the bottle shows it to be a potion of invisibility, good for 1 dose. The glove is a mystery. You may put all of these into your haversack and leave the room. So I'm going to take the Invis potion, which has 1 drink. I'm going to eat a provision and take my health back up to 17. And I'm going to take the glove. What kind of glove was it again? It was, I think it said it was silk or velvet. I'll just write glove. Mystery glove. That makes it sound very exciting. So I've taken everything, turn to 293. Yeah, I can't see how taking the glove would be a bad idea. Yeah, unless it's a trap, that'd be weird. Who's going to trap a glove? I suppose you could put a scorpion in it and give it to someone. First I need to find a scorpion. You arrive at the junction in the passage and walk straight on eastwards. Turn to 113. 113, where are you? You arrive at another junction in the passage. You may either go northwards or continue eastwards. First I'm going to take a sip of my drink. With all this talking, it dries my throat out. Okay, so northwards or eastwards. Now, last time I was taking a lot of turns and corners, so I think continuing eastwards would be a good idea this time. The passage ends at a solid wooden door with metal hinges. Listening at the door, you hear the strange mutterings and clatter of what could be pots and pans. Okay, this is where I ended up last time. Oh, whatever is in there, there are several of them. Do you want to go through the door or turn back? Yes, I think I went in here and then I escaped. So I think going... I'm also in good health this time and I have decent skills, so it would be worth trying to fight this room this time. So I'm going to go in and turn to 159. Yes, I think it was full of orcs and I chickened out. You open the door into a large room, which can only be the dining room of the same warty-faced creatures you now recognise. Sitting around a large table are 5 orcs, busily drinking and dribbling their bowls of rat gizzard soup. I'm still not certain the rats actually have gizzards. I'm like 90% sure that's only a bird thing. It's like in their throat somewhere. All who are involved in the rowdy argument as to who will get to chew the rat bones left in the large soup cauldron, so they do not see you enter. You may be bold and prepared to attack them, or you may not relish the prospect of taking on 5 of these creatures and try to escape. If you wish to leave the room, test your luck. If you're lucky, you get out without them noticing. There is no penalty for escaping. If you're unlucky, they notice you. Prepare for battle, and turn to 365 anyway. Well, I've got decent skill this time, so I'm going to try and take them on. Hopefully I won't have to fight all 5 at once. What is it? 365. Not. I was looking at 265. 365. Yeah. The orcs attack you one at a time. Okay, that's good to know. Their skills are 6, 5, 6, 5, and 4. This is going to be a lot of dice rolling involved. Their staminas are 4, 3, 4, 2, and 4. Right, let's prepare for dice rolling. Orc number 1 rolls 4. I can't lose that, so I've hit him. Orc number 1 rolls 3. I'm already got more skill than him, because he just got 9 and I got 10, so that's 1 orc down. Orc number 2 rolls 6. I once again can't lose that, because that gives him 11. The minimum I can get is 12. So that takes him down to 1 health. He rolls 9, taking him to 14. I roll 18. So that's 2 orcs down. If this was a video game, I'd be done already. Next orc rolls 9, taking him up to 15. So orc number 3. I also roll 9, taking me up to 19. I have hit him. He's down to 2 health. He rolls 6, taking him to 12. I roll 9, taking me to 19. 3 orcs down, 2 to go. Next orc rolls 12. I roll 16, so he's down immediately because he had the least health. Maybe he got hit on the head during the argument or something. 5th orc rolls 9. No, that's 8. I've already hit him. I can't lose to that. So that gives him 2 health left. And he rolls 6. That gives him 10 skill, which means I have beat all 5 orcs. I could have escaped from that battle, but I didn't want to, because I want to find out what these guys are guarding. If there's 5 of them, there's probably something decent around here to help me out in the adventure. Here we go, turn to 183.